Now, before you go flying off to find your adventure, there is the matter of your duties as a captain in the Klingon Defense Force. First off, there is the matter of Lieutenant Doran's husband, her Parmach. It is your duty to inform him of her death, as you are now her superior officer, even in death.
I'm informing of her passing to Jimpa.
We will find Chagrin, Doran's Parmach, working at the exchange.
Okay, and we're actually now into, believe it or not, one of our first real episodes. So again, this is more of it's quite of the place. So let's now here we are running it down by the down various places, and we now reached the exchange. Now the exchange here is very, 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 very popular for people to come. You quite often find people shutting out their gear, as you can see here, and here, and you have access to the exchange, which allows you to trade for other items for your stuff. To trade with people with PC or your stuff up. But from here is the person we need to speak to about again.
Greetings! I am Farm, a fully certified banker and financial investor. What can I help you with today?
Why can I find the Klingon again?
Chagrin? Oh, right! He's one of the maintenance engineers. Make sure the exchange computers are up and running. Last I knew, he was running diagnostics in the warehouse, located in the back of the exchange.
That's what all I need is Frankie.
One more thing. As a first-time visitor to this exchange, you qualified for a free sample of our fine merchandise. You won't find better quality anywhere on Qo'nos, Warrior. And if you like it, feel free to come back. Like the Grand Nagus always says, the only thing better than a first-time customer is a repeat customer.
Oh yes, I can just hear Quark saying that. Well, I'm not sure about Ron, but Ron would say that. Okay, there better be no strings attached to this gift. And here we have the quantum mind barrier, and this, believe it or not, is a decent gift. It restricts 5 minds, and well, it's very nice, and he's actually decent. And whilst we're here, I'm going to just upgrade the shields. That those numbers don't really match too well, because they don't. They basically end up being a bit because we're currently on ground. So let's head to the warehouse, and we're going to bring Kajan with us. Okay, that looks good. Kajan, what happened to you?
Nausicaan smugglers. They must have known I was all alone in here. Ambushed me. They're pirates, robbing the exchange. Someone must stop them. I'm too injured to...
I'll leave these pirates, but when I'm back, you and I will need to attack. Now, here's a bit. Now, oh, you've got a grenade, Kajan. And this friendly clerk At least he's quieter than before. There used to be a screaming for Reggie down here. I think that's almost everyone. Right, oh, you bit better. Your only feet again.
You fight well. You've given me time to recover my strength. But now I must find Majorog and put an end to that miserable Takek's treachery.
Who's this Majorog?
Well, tell them, Sugri. Who am I?
Majorog! You're nothing but a smuggling Yinta!
No. Wrong as always. I'm the one who's going to kill you. A real warrior never lets his prey escape.
You dare to challenge a warrior of the Empire?
Next weapon is one to fight, but you can't pick one of those up a lot later. Let's see what actually.
I understand. She was a true warrior. Tell me, exactly how did she die?
She tried channeling the treacherous captain. I killed the attack.
It is good you were able to avenge her death, but she failed. I will not have Doran denied entrance to Stovokor because she died at the hands of a traitor. If you would have me, I would join your crew and fight by your side in her name. My talents as an engineer are wasted here in these warehouses. Let me battle worthy foes!
All set the offer?
You will
Congratulations,
be
Yeah.
prison war. Something I should know about.
Yeah, we've now got on to moving on to, well, our second.
That prisoner you dropped off escaped with the help of two accomplices. One was a male Orion and the other a Nausicaan. The Orion caused a commotion, filing a complaint regarding a prisoner transfer that never occurred, and then kept shouting until he managed to distract the entire room. Meanwhile, the Nausicaan made his way into the cell block and shorted out the force field controls. Cameras caught him equipping our Federation prisoner with a holo-emitter disguise. The three then escaped into the city in the aftermath.
Knew this would happen. Punch the aim actions for battle.
Security cameras caught the trio heading north before they were lost in the crowd. You are to search there for any witnesses that may lead us to their hiding location. I don't care what this prisoner knows. He's been more trouble than his value to intelligence. If he happens to die during capture, there will not be an inquiry.
I assumed as much.
I think I know where we can start looking for the criminals.
Listening.
The Chamber of Judgment is nearby, close to the Lake of Fire. An old judge I know likes to sit near the lake between trials. He might have seen something, and he's no friend to criminals. If he saw them, he will be happy to bring them to justice.
Indeed.
The Lake of Fire is just outside of the exchange. With luck, the judge will be there.
Good, let's find this judge. Now, we actually walk past the Lake of Fire. As you can see, this is the exchange. Very nice. Okay. Okay, Mr. Judge.
Look, if you come to try and curry my favor in the courtroom, you're wasting your time and risking my wrath.
We're looking for a trio of escape prisoners, an Orion, a Nautican, and a human.
Curious. I did see such a trio recently, but thought little of it. On reflection, the human was garbed in a heavy cloak, perhaps to conceal his prison uniform.
Do you see which way they went?
Indeed. They headed north, then west. They may have sought one of the tailors there to acquire new clothes to disguise themselves.
North and west to the tailor. Apply judge. Now, here we're going past the place where we beamed in. Now, normally we
Head west from the courtyard and down the stairs to the tailor.
did. Now, here is a few places there. You can see wharfs, like tagging around here, and a few other places. Under here is a monument to our fallen warriors. If you know who those fallen warriors are, you know why exactly why they're here. Now, you are the Mr. Telek.
The stranger with the Orion and Nausicaan? Yes, they were just here. They made a quick purchase and then made their way to the bar to the west. Speaking of new clothes, I could outfit you and your crew in the latest in Klingon fashion for the right price. Come see me anytime.
That'll be all. And indeed, if you were to speak with him, you can correct the right uniforms. As you can see, we've got someone from the mid 23rd century and someone else. Now, it's a nice fighting area and no disruptors. And here we go to a bar. It looks like someone's really having a good time in there, standing in the pool. I don't hope she doesn't jump in there and start swimming in it.
What can I get you?
Information: I'm looking for a trio, human, Nautican, and Orion.
Ah, yes, them. They asked about another Orion, a fixer named Garat, then headed downstairs. Syndicate business, I'm guessing. Anyway, their business, not mine.
I'll check down the stairs then. Now, downstairs, ooh, there he is. I don't like it like he's there now. But, down here is nice, cozy place if you want to be quiet. Not so, Garad.
Stranger, an Orion, and a Nausicaan. Reminds me of a joke I heard. Well, yeah, then again, perhaps this isn't the time for such things. You know, I did see such a group. They went into the back rooms, right over there, behind those doors. Always happy to help warriors of the Empire with anything they might need. Good hunting.
It's good to see you. This is the first 16 who knows where the place is. And here we are heading towards the apartment complex attached to the bar. Now we're bringing Kazan and Kadran.
We should check them. See where our quarry went.
Yeah. So. Okay. Doesn't look like it could be open. No, it doesn't look.
That is a suspiciously new console for an old building.
Indeed. So let's. Federation tech.
Looks like the spies have set incendiary devices to cover their tracks. We should disable these in case they are set to ignite later.
Indeed. Before we do that, now this is one of the few things during the event that we'll be seeing a lot of during this Let's Play. Is picking up these purple boxes. These purple boxes are exclusive to groups with Discovery Klingons. Not Discovery, the Klingons with this recruitment event, and only during this recruitment event. And here's another. And we have one more over there.
Let's resume our search for the human criminal. That room in the back looks like a good place to start.
Indeed.
You're too late. You may have defused the bombs, but your quarry is long gone.
Too late for you. Now, spy the KDF within the first city. You're looking for a lifetime of pain and suffering. Tell me what happened to the man who broke in of the prison. This won't get any worse for you. What do you think of the Kajan?
He's not talking. Probably trained to withstand torture. We're not going to get anywhere with this one.
Let's start a session and uncover how this prisoner escaped.
KTF security is on their way. They can take this Bachtag to the infirmary.
Indeed. What? It just beamed out. Okay, let's see what we can get from this.
According to the logs, the last transport was to the shipyard in orbit above Qo'nos. If we don't hurry, our prisoner could easily secure passage out of the system. I recommend we go to the shipyard at once.
Okay, let's leave this safe house and head towards the shipyard.
We need to make our way to the transporter pad to beam to the shipyard, Captain.
Indeed. Now, from the bar, it's a bit of a long work, and it's actually not far from where we originally beamed into. And this is a place where you would normally be encountered when you beam in. Now, as you can see, in front of the Great Hall, and then we push the transporter. And let's transport. Let's talk to the transport chief. Chief, where do you want to go? Shipyard. And this is about probably the best time to talk about the shipyard. Now, this shipyard has actually has had some changes from when I originally started playing this game, but over here is a console to send and receive mail. Very nice for if you need to do some ship maintenance work up here. And again, another mail console. There's a used ship salesman over here. He'll be coming in a second. Over here, some usual, some random people. Here's the guy who you talk to to repair your ship, because our ship hasn't taken any damage. We won't be seeing him doing this story. Over here is some Similachi who are just because we're in a public area, and we can pick up some items if we so wish to do so, but they're not quite often. And then we could acquire several ships, including some Federation ones we've nicked. But these are the ones here that we can pick up. And we don't even need to, and we can pick up as one we want. But we need to have a chat with this salesman.
You interested in buying a slightly used ship?
I'm more interested if a human just passed through here that fits this description.
Oh yes, just minutes ago. I sold him a shuttle. He seemed in a rush to leave. Didn't think anything of it. I assume he's wanted by the KDF?
In the manner of speaking, yes, I need to track him down.
Lucky for you, I kept a copy of the transponder code of the shuttle he just bought. And I will give it to you at no charge.
Thank you.
In fact, since you're going after such a dangerous fugitive, let me throw in this technical manual. The spec should help your tactical officer to be able to eke some better performance out of your ship. Just to show you which side I'm on. Qapla'! And glory to the Empire, right?
Yes, smarter than you look.
Captain, we found the transponder signal. Standing by to beam you aboard and begin pursuit.
And he can teach our crew members things such as emergency weapons to what? Emergency weapon power. Various other abilities. I'll cover that at a later date. But we'll beam back to our ship. So,
I'm disappointed he was able to get off Qo'nos, but not surprised. He's a slippery one. Do what you need to do to bring him back. You have his warp trail, so I begin with that.
Indeed, we pick up a monotonium ally as well, for the sake of that.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And suddenly we've just become got out all of our progress from various other stuff as well. So and if we still want to carry some various other stuff on our persons, we can. So one of the things we've picked up is a armor. Very nice. Now we're going to, since we picked up a pile of other stuff, we could easily just equip them all now and zoom off, but I think we're going to call it quits now. And so now that we've got a sniff on his trail, we'll going after him in a few minutes, but I'll have to wait for next time. It's been my writer. See you next time.